Terrans, by a ton I mean 4, just sitting around here, but we have another Banshee on its way into the base. Terran infantry weapons level 1 is about to finish, but this Banshee is doing a lot of damage right now. Needs to cloak it, does manage to cloak, and will eventually, when he lands this, have enough to scan again. But will he have enough Marines here to actually kill it during a scan? Especially now with a second Banshee. 2 cloaked Banshees doing absolutely devastating damage now to the base of MVP. This is terrible for MVP. He just has nothing to stop it. One Banshee there just focusing down on the eBay. Now moves to get in range of these SCVs. A scan. Oh, it's just enough to take that down. But again, every scan is another mule that hasn't been used. Which of course is brilliant news for MMA. Now working on taking down this refinery, which is the only gas he's currently mining, which of course he isn't because that Banshee's there. That Banshee should die, and it does. But now, a force of Hellions and a Raven floating down. He has siege tanks with siege mode. He has another Raven building. He has an armory going down. He's got a full base here. I was really focused on that Banshee harass. But look at this. A full base here. A full base here. He's got absolutely tons of them. He's got the eBay going down now. And this is just a small force of Marines and Marauders because he's been picking them off in 1s and 2s. The Blue Flame Hellions and tanks he's got will be more than enough to deal with that. Things are looking really bleak for MVP right now. He does have this gold base though. If he can keep this up, if he can use his mules, if the Banshee harass is over and he can defend against it. But Blue Flame Hellions trying to come in and do some damage. Don't get anything that is decently defended there. There is enough Marauders to defend against that. One barracks here is just kind of spotting for anything. And he kind of drops. But MMA is now going to take his own gold base. And this is going to again set MVP miles behind. I want to stop for a second and just take a look at this. 110 food to 44. Well, 45 now. Even so, that is miles behind. 2 more factories coming out. Terran vehicle weapons level 1 coming out now. Just going to make these siege tanks and Hellions so efficient. Along with the Vikings, is now starting to pump out just a Viking a time. Not going to help him get ahead, but will help him keep up if MVP decided to go Sky style, which of course he isn't, because all he has in terms of production facilities is 3 barracks. That is it. That is tiny. That is nothing. He is trying to expand out to his natural, trying to poke up here with these couple of Marines and Marauders, but of course he knows it's here, he knows it, and that Marine explodes under a hail of siege tank shells. No use sitting here because he is within range of the center tower. MMA will know where he is at all times. MMA with a huge advantage, double the food count, in fact over double, and just adding more and more to it all the time. If we look, another 2 command centers, 3 command centers now for MMA. He's just going to take the entire map. He's getting high-sec auto tracking. He's getting vehicle weapons level 1, that's nearly done. 3 factories there, another 2 here, a starport that's now pumping out Vikings. This is just absolutely incredible. There is just so much stuff here, and now pushing out with a huge force of Hellions. Again, being very cautious with them, which I like. You don't need to go losing them unnecessarily. When you have this kind of food advantage, the best thing is just to sit in front, get ahead, and then trying to sneak past there, but the concussive shells do obviously slow them down, and he does lose a couple. Don't think it was worth the damage that Stim does there. Of course, because all he has are these 3 barracks, no medevacs, no tank support, nothing but pure Marine Marauder for MVP, and he is going to lose. He is miles behind right now. He's miles behind in terms of SCVs as this Marauder goes down. If we look at that, 72 SCVs to 25 of MVP. 72 to 25. That is insane. That is how good that cloaked Banshee harass was. And if we come down here, we have Blue Flame Hellions in the gold base now. do get some kills. Do manage to get some SCVs before they go down. But now this is a huge force here. Backed up by a ton of siege tanks. He has a load of Hellions, some Vikings, and some Ravens with auto turrets or PDD, which obviously completely shut down the offensive capabilities of MVP army. And that is a small army. Blue Flame Hellions in, doing more damage. This army trying to sneak around the back, but the tanks are going to cut it off. Hellions coming in now as well. Oh, that army is going to go down so quickly. There is no way he can stand against it. Everything dies there. MVP has 0 army and he GG's. MVP played horribly in that game. Lost so much to that cloaked Banshee harass and just could never ever regain a foothold. I need to point this out again. All he built during this game, finally now building some more barracks and a factory, but all he built up until that point was 3 barracks. At 18.5 minutes into this game, he has 3 barracks. That is how good that Cloak Banshee harass was. That is how good MMA's play is. And MMA takes this series 3-2. Fantastic way to finish. Okay, that is everything there. I will be back tomorrow with the first in a series, between EG Idra and TSL Rain, which will be amazing. I've been wanting to cast Idra's games again since he's going back out to Korea now, so there will be some interest in him again. Interesting to see how he fares against a TSL player. As well as that, just before I finish this, what I would like from you, my gorgeous fans, I know there are some people out there with sexy video skills and art skills. If you feel like it, no pressure, it's okay if you don't, you know, it's okay if you don't have the skills. I'm sure you're good at other things like Monopoly, or in the case of my friend Ren, Scrabble, and screw you because you're far too good at it, you're definitely cheating. No one knows all those kind of words, that's just wrong. I win every game in my house, but anyway, to focus, what I'd like is a little just 10-second intro video to put before these, with, you know, cool graphics and VocTer Gaming in big letters. So if any of you are interested in doing that, please get in touch with me at VocTerGaming@gmail.com, or hell, just go off and make one yourself and send it to me. I will check them. Okay, we are done. Big shout out at the end of this video to Will, who has started playing StarCraft 2 again and watching all these videos. Unfortunately for him, he's Protoss, so he never wins anything, and never will. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow.